Welcome to the workshop.
Hi, today I shall be making a through wedged mortise and tenon. To begin with, you need to produce a through mortise and tenon as previously shown. The wedges driven into the tenon will splay it, and we need to accommodate this within the mortise by widening the exit side and creating a dovetail shape inside. We prepare some wedges the same width as our mortise and approximately 3/4 of the depth of the mortise and at an angle of around 4 to 7 degrees. A saw kerf is run in approximately 4 mm 3/16 of an inch from each side of the tenon. And now I remove most of the excess material left on the end of the tenon during its preparation. Now we have to work out how much material we need to remove each end of the mortise to allow room for the wedge. I hope you can see that we've removed a kerf's width from our tenon by making the saw cut. So the extra material at each end of the mortise exit hole will be the width of the thick end of the wedge minus 1 saw kerf. We can then knife that distance in, and what I like to do is put the kerf end of the wedge into the existing mortise, slide the tri-square up to it, then put the thick end of the wedge against the tri-square, and make a mark with the knife. Then I mark across at that point. Do the same at the other end. I'm just extending the lines of the mortise gauge with a chisel to my new knife lines. And I'll chop a little bit out and then I'll pare back to the line. Now feed my chisel into the knife line I made. We have a gap at each end of the tenon now, and when we drive the wedges in, the tenon will expand out to fill that gap. So to glue up, squeeze some of the glue down into the gaps that you've cut for the wedges, slide it in, a little bit of glue where the wedges are going in, wipe some glue over the end of the wedge, start it off in the slot, same with the other wedge, check the joint for square, that's lovely. Once that's dried, we can clean off the end with a hand plane and I'll show you the finished result.